All right, so we're going to pretend we have a wall behind us. Or if you've got a wall that you can go up against the wall. And what we're going to try and avoid doing is pushing our bum back too far. So we're really going to have to use those legs here to roll down, grip the toes into the mat so we try not to fall over, and then restack back up tall, lifting the arms up and overhead. Beautiful. Keep going here. Chin to chest, round through the spine, coming all the way down, then restack back up tall. Three more. Two more. And last one. Restack back up tall. Arms up and then butterfly them back down by your side. All right, twists. Feet just a comfortable distance apart. Arms out to a T. We twist and twist. Twist and twist. Then when you're ready, add in your pulses. Twist, release, and pulse. Twist, release, and pulse. Our gaze is always going to look to those fingertips that go behind. Beautiful. That's it. Twist, release, and pulse. Twist, release, and pulse. So in a moment, we are going to turn this into our sword. So once we're done, we'll take a big step apart and go straight into sword. For three more each side. Two. And last ones each side. All right, big step apart. Arms out to a T. Right hand, left ankle. Three swords. Back up to a T and switch. 1, 2, 3. Back up to the T. 1, 2, 3. Back up to the T. Our palm flips and faces towards the camera. 1, 2, 3. Back up to the T. 1, 2, 3. Back up to the T. Three more each side. Beautiful. That's it. 2, 3. Back up to the T. Two more each side. And last ones. Beautiful work. Drop the hands back down. Okay, bring your feet into a frog leg position. We're going to get these legs nice and warm. Hands into your chest or on your hips. Drop down into your squat and back up. We've got 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Come back up. Lift up onto your tippy toes. Heels come down. Up and down. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Feet into a parallel position. Now we're going to combine the two. So we lift up onto our tippy toes. Heels come down and squat. Lift up, heels, squat. Beautiful. That's it. Keep going here. 5 more. 4, 3, 2, last ones. Lifting back up, give those legs a shake out. All right, take those feet out. If I was this way on my mat, feet will be roughly either side of the mat. We're going to drop down into our squat. We've got 10 wide leg squats. 9, 8, 7, beautiful, that's it. 6, we're going to hold in our last one. 4 more. 3, 2, last one, come down, hold, hold, heel raise, single or double. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Lifting back up, give those legs a shake out. Beautiful work, nice work. All right, hopefully those legs are warm, but we're going to get them a little bit more warm. So we're going into our Cossack. Now Cossack, we're going to bring our legs out just a little bit wider than our wide leg squat. Hands come into your chest here. We're going to drop down into our right knee. Bending the right knee. Left leg goes long. Come back up to standing. Drop down into the left knee. Bend the left knee. And we just go from one side down to the other side. See how deep you can get down. It's like a half squat really. Dropping down and back up. Down and back up. Doing really well. Beautiful. Let's go for 5 more each side. 4, 3, 2. Last ones each side. And coming back up. Beautiful work. Give those legs a shake out. Walk them back in. Shake them out. Come down to the end of your mat just so you've got room in front of you. We're going to roll down. We're just going to drop our knees down from our pipe and just move into a bit of happy cat, angry cat. So walk those hands out. Drop the knees down. Untuck the toes. Happy cat, angry cat. Happy cat, angry cat. Or if you'd like to move through it, push back into child's pose, lift into angry cat, happy cat, sink back down. So whichever version you'd like today. Let's reach that upper back right up to the ceiling. So you're lining where your bra strap would be, right up towards the sky. Then drop down, looking up. Beautiful, that's it. Keep going here. Let's push that upper back right up high. Look through to the knees. 3 more. 2. And last ones. Beautiful. Push back into child's pose. Take a stretch. Reach those hands forward. Okay, we are going to be lifting up into plank now. Now, what we're going to do is bring our heels not together, so about hip distance apart, but we're going to drop them both down at the same time. And lift them right up, come up onto your tippy toes. Drop your heels down towards the mat, lift right up to those tippy toes. See if you can push your chest towards your legs here to help straighten out the spine. Bring your head in line with your arms. Beautiful, that's it. Lift up onto those tippy toes. Drop the heels down. We've got 5 more. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Now find your pipe, then find your plank, and then find your pipe and your plank. If you'd like to add in cobra, pipe, plank, cobra, plank, pipe, plank, cobra, plank, pipe. So we're literally just finding the position and moving straight into the next one. Doing really well here. Keep going. 5 more. Beautiful. Steph, see if you can drop your hips down a little bit more into your plank. So find your pike. Yeah, nice. That's perfect. Beautiful. 3 more. 2. And last one. Once you're done, bring your bum back up to the sky. Drop the knees down, untuck the toes. Push back into child's pose. Give those wrists a good roll out while you're here. Beautiful work. All right. We are going to come up onto our hands and knees for our next little series of exercises. In saying that, if your wrists are bothering you at any stage, they're really feeling sore, you can drop down onto your forearms. Okay, we are starting with our right leg, and we're going to do a few exercises on the right leg first before going to the left. So we're going to lift those toes up to the ceiling and drop them down. Lift and lower, lift and lower. We've got 10, and then we're going to turn it straight into 10 rainbows. Lift and lower. So leg stays long the whole time. Lift the toes up to the ceiling and drop the toes to the mat. Lift and lower. We've got 5 and 4, 3, 2, and 1. Turn this into your rainbow. So we rainbow from one side of the mat up and over to the other side. Up and over, up and over. 10, 9, each side. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Drop the knee down, bring your left forearm down to the mat. Right leg comes back out long, tracking along the same invisible line. Bring the leg out to the side and back to center. Out to the side, back to center. So right leg. Beautiful, that's it. We've got another 5, and then we're going to have a quick break in child's pose and then do the other side. 3 more. 2, and 1. Drop those knees down. Push into child's pose. Take a breather. Take a stretch. And then when you're ready, we'll get started with that left side. So we start with our lift and lower. Leg goes long. Point those toes. Lift that leg up and down. Up and down. We've got 10. And then we turn it into 10 rainbows. For 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Let's rainbow it now from one side of the back. Up and over. Rainbow and rainbow. Rainbow and rainbow. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and last ones. Beautiful work. All right. Right forearm comes down, left leg long. Leg comes over to the side, back to center. Over to the side, back to center. So right arm is down. Left leg long. Try and track along that same invisible line. I know they're burning at the moment, so it's hard to keep it up. You're doing your best shot. And we've got 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Push back into child's pose. Beautiful work. Have a breather. Have a drink if you need. Okay. From here, we are going to do our push-up series. Just get a little bit of upper body in there. We will be doing those obviously on our wrists as well. After this, we'll give the wrists a little break, okay? So we're going to push back into child's pose. Now you have your option of doing your full plank or your half plank. We come forward for 1 push-up, then push back, then we come forward for 2 push-ups. Okay, push back, then we come forward for 3, so on and so forth. All right, so when you're ready, coming forward for 1, try and keep those elbows tucked in as much as you can. Find your full or half plank position, then push back. Then we come forward for 2. Beautiful, that's it. Nice, Kira, that's looking really good. Beautiful. That's it, Steph, nice. 3 push-ups, then push back. And then we come forward for 4, 2, 3, and 4. Just try and keep those elbows tucked in as much as you can, even if that means you're only coming down a centimetre or 2. We just work up from there. 5 push-ups, let's go. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Pushing back into child's pose. Take a stretch, reach those hands forward. Beautiful work. Take a little breather here. Okay, next exercise. We drop down onto our forearms, down on our tummy. All right, we did this a couple of weeks ago where we did our single leg kicks, so we're going to give those a go. Kick both heels up towards your bum and then take 1 leg long, pointing the toes to the wall behind. And then we switch, we try and kick our heel to our bum. Switch and switch, switch and switch. And as you can probably hear, my foot kind of slamming down on the mat. It's with a bit of force, yeah? Switch and switch, switch and switch. We've got 5, 4, 3, 2, and last ones, each side. Beautiful work. Drop your chest down onto the mat. Hands come onto your lower back. Kick both heels up towards your bum. All right, we are going to come up into Superman. Legs and arms go long. Chest comes up off the mat. See if you get those thighs up too. Drop down, back into that start position. Lift and drop down. Lift and drop down. We've got 5 more. 4, 3, 2, last one, and dropping back down or collapsing back down. Beautiful work. Okay, now our next movement, you have a couple of options here. You can be up on your forearms if it feels more comfortable for you. I find bringing my forehead down on my hands most comfortable. In saying that, I don't have big boobs, they're not in the way, so if your chest is larger, you may feel more comfortable up here. Okay, now from here, we're going to walk those toes out, roughly to either side of the mat. Legs along, point those toes to the wall. We're going to lift the legs up, thighs come up off the mat, drop back down. Lift and drop back down. Beautiful, that's it. Lift and drop back down. Lift and drop back down. Okay, that's layer 1. If you would like layer 2, we lift, toes touch, back apart and down. Lift, touch, apart and down. Lift, touch, apart and down. Beautiful, that's it, doing well. Lift, touch, apart and down. Or just continue that lift and lower. Keeping those legs nice and long so we're not bending the knees here. We're just lifting those legs up and down or up. Touch the toes, apart and down. 3 more, doing really well here. 2 more. And last one, lift, touch, apart and down. Beautiful work. Take a breather. Have a little rock side to side. Okay, we are going to keep our knees where they are and then bring our heels up and together. So for the next movement, we are going to push our heels together really tight whilst our knees are going away. So push those heels together. From here, we're going to lift the heels up towards the ceiling and drop them back down whilst you're still pushing your heels together. Lift and lower. Lift and lower. Lift and lower. And this is literally just getting all of those glute muscles, this exercise. Lift and lower. Beautiful. Glue those heels together. Knees are staying apart. All right, in 2 more, we're going to hold those legs up. Next one, hold. Keep pushing the heels together. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Dropping back down. Take a breather. Have a little rock side to side. Okay, we're going to do this again just one more time. So take a moment. Then when you're ready, come back up into that start position. Heels together, knees apart. So hands wherever that feels most comfortable. Push those heels together. Lift those heels up to the ceiling and drop back down. Lift and lower. Lift and lower. Yeah, that's it. Keep pushing those heels together. 5 more and then we hold. 4, 3, 2, 1. Lift, hold, hold, hold. Squeeze those knees together. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Dropping down. Take a breather. Have a stretch. Push back to child's pose if you're here if you'd like. Reaching those hands forward. All right. We're going to come over and do a bit of side work now. So it doesn't matter which side to start with. Just going to drop down. And let's line ourselves up as one long line here. Then we take the toes forward. So like you're taking to the front of the mat. Okay, we're going to lift that top leg up to hip height. Now you have the option, if you need to bend that bottom knee, you can always take that bend if you're feeling a little bit wobbly. Hand can be in front or up behind your head. We're going to lift that leg up and down, but we're not changing the angle of the knee. So I know sometimes I talk about changing the angle. We're not going to do that today. Straight forward. Lift and lower. Lift and lower. Beautiful, that's it. Lift and lower. Beautiful, doing well. Keep going here. We've got 10 more. That's it, keep going, doing really well. And 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Dropping down, smack out that glute. Whew, we're going to have buns of steel by the end of the class, I reckon. Okay, couple of different options for the next exercise. We can bring our top leg over, or we can grab hold of the foot and push it into the mat. We've got our ballerina toes on that bottom leg, so our pointed toes. Now you can keep holding the leg if you need to, or you can release. We're going to lift the leg up and down, up and down. Beautiful, that's it. Keep going here, up and down, up and down. Nice work, keep going. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, towards our nose. And we lift and lower, lift and lower. See, that totally changes where you feel it in the leg. Lift and lower, lift and lower. Top hand can be in front to support or up behind our head. Lift and lower. Keep going, doing really well. I know it hurts. And I always know that because it's hurting me too. So 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Dropping down. Beautiful work. Okay, take a quick little breather and then we tuck those knees in. Into our clams. Now we're going to try and do about 30 seconds of clams. I know we usually do a minute, but it's not when we're doing a bunch of other glute work at the same time. So we're going to do 30 seconds. When you're ready, you can do open and close or open and extend. 3, 2, and 1. Open and close. Or open, extend, heels, close. That's it. Beautiful. Keep going here. Nice work. We're 15 seconds down. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Dropping down, smack out that glute. Beautiful work. Okay, one last exercise to do here. Take those legs long. Bring your hands up behind your head. We're going to kick forward and kick back, keeping our torso as still as we can. Forward and back. Forward and back. Try and keep that torso still. We'll go for those rotations in 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Kick forward, rotate, look up to the ceiling. Kick back, look through to the floor. Forward, look up, back, look forward. If you've got the space, go for that kick. See if you can get both shoulder blades down onto the mat for 4, 3, 2, and last ones. Beautiful, drop back down, smack out that glute. Let's roll over onto our back. Now before we do the other side, we are going to get our hundreds in. So we know our 4 stages of the hundreds. 1, 2, 3, and 4. The whole time we are pushing the back of the waistband down into the mat. I'll count you down from 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Breathe in, 2, 3, 4, 5, out, 2, 3, 4, 5, in, 2, 3, 4, 5, out, 2, 3, 4, 5, in, 2, 3, 4, 5, out, 2, 3, 4, 5, in, 2, 3, 4, 5, out, 2, 3, 4, 5, halfway, in, 2, 3, 4, 5, out, 2, 3, 4, 5, in, 2, 3, 4, 5, out, 2, 3, 4, 5, in, 2, 3, 4, 5, out, 2, 3, 4, 5, in, 2, 3, 4, 5, out, 2, 3, 4, 5, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Dropping down. Beautiful work. Hug those knees or rock them side to side. When you're ready, roll over to the other side. Make sure you have a drink if you need to. Okay, so you can turn to face the camera here if you'd like, or just roll straight over. Okay, dropping down. Oh, I was going to double up then. I don't want to be walking lopsided. All right, so we're going to start by making that nice long line with the body and then take the toes forward. If you need to bend that bottom leg, of course, go for it. Okay, hands up behind your head or in front. We lift that leg up and down, up and down. Beautiful, that's it. Keep going here. Lift and lower. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Dropping that leg down. Beautiful work. All right, we're working our bottom leg. So pick where you would like to take that top leg, or grab it and put it into the mat. Ballerina toes to begin with. We lift and lower. Lift and lower. Beautiful, that's it. Lift and lower. Doing really well. Keep going here. Lift and lower, lift and lower. All right, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Flex those toes up to your nose. Let's keep going. Up and down, up and down. Doing well. Keep going here. We're almost there. And 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Dropping down, bend both knees in. All right, 30 seconds of clams. So when you're ready, you need to give that glute a bit of a smack, then lift. Let's go in 3, 2, and 1. So you've got those two options. You can open and close, or open, extend, heels, close. Beautiful work. Keep going here. 10 seconds down. All right, we've got 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Dropping down, smack out that glute. And let's get into those kicks. So take both legs long. You can keep a bend in that bottom leg if you'd like. Kick forward and back, keeping the torso as still as you can. Forward and back. Forward and back. You can always bring that hand in front here. Really go for those kicks whilst trying to keep your torso as still as possible. In 5, we're going to turn these into our rotations. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Rotate. Kick forward, look up. Kick back, look forward. Really go for those kicks. If you've got the space, try and get both shoulder blades down onto the mat. Beautiful, that's it. We've got 5, and 4, 3, 2, and last ones each way. Beautiful work. Rolling over onto your back. Rock those knees or hug them in. Have a drink, whatever you need to do. Oh, just spilt my drink everywhere. Anyway. Okay, so our next movements are going to be hip bridges. So we're going to do a few different types of hip bridges tonight. Our first one, we drop down and we bring our heels just about hip distance apart, so where they would usually go. Let's push the back of the waistband down into the mat, and we're going to lift those hips up to the ceiling, squeezing those glutes. Drop back down. We lift and drop back down. Okay, we've got 10 here. Let's quicken up the pace a little bit. Lift and lower. Lift and lower. 7, 6, and 5, 4, 3, 2. Last one, lift and hold. Hold, hold, hold. All right, single or double heel raise. Pick your poison. One, then the other, or both at the same time. Lift and lower. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Beautiful work. Dropping down, squeeze those knees or have a little rock side to side. Take a breather. Beautiful work. Okay. Our next hip bridge. Feet in the same position. We are going to lift those hips up to the ceiling, but this time we place our hands on either side of our hips, and then we're going to rock side to side as we tuck those elbows under our body. Okay, you have two options here. You can either do tabletop, up and down on the same leg, or leg long, drop the leg right down to the mat, lift right back up to the ceiling. We've got 10 on one side and then 10 on the other. If you need to reset at any stage, reset and then come back up. Beautiful, that's it. All right, we've got 7, 6, 5, and 4, 3, 2, and 1. if you need to reset, drop down and come back up, or just go straight to the other leg. Lift and lower, or tabletop lift and lower. So you've got those two options there. Beautiful work. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Release those hands, roll on back down. Hug those knees in or rock them side to side if you need to. Get those wrists to roll out. Okay, next hip bridges. We are going to bring our heels together. Our toes, I'm not too fussed, they can either be together or apart, and our knees are apart. Now they're just kind of outside of our hips, so they're not kind of way down like that. They're just outside, so we're still kind of really stabilizing through those legs. So we kind of need to use all of those leg muscles to keep our legs there. Push the back of the waistband down, lift those hips up to the ceiling, and drop back down. Now next time you lift up, see if you can shuffle your heels just a little bit closer towards your bum, keeping your heels on the mat. And then drop down and lift back up. Beautiful, that's it. Keep going here, doing really well. Lift and lower. Lift and lower. Lift and lower. We've got 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. On our last one, hold those hips up. Squeezing those glutes, heel raises again. Heel raises, and then we drop the heels back in together. That's it. Let's go for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Dropping back down. Squeeze those knees in. Have a little rock. Doing really well. All right, so we're going to do our next exercise. It's just a little bit more core focus. Still using the legs, but a little bit more core activation. So for our next little series, we're going to push the back of the waistband down into the mat, so you're not letting the light underneath. We're going to lift both legs up into tabletop, keeping your hands down by your side. All right, now from here, we're going to make that frog leg position again. Heels together, toes and knees are apart. We push the legs out and then draw them back in. Push them out, draw them back in. Now the whole time we are pushing the back of the waistband down into the mat. So let's find that sweet spot, really challenging yourself. Drop those legs down as low as you can without arching the spine. Once you start to arch, just take them up just a little bit higher. So you're still pushing the back of the waistband down. You can always start by taking them right up to the ceiling and then working your way down from there. Doing really well here. I know it burns. We've got 10 and 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Squeeze those knees in. Take a little breather, rocking them side to side. Beautiful. We have literally powered through majority of the exercises. Let's see. Oh, crisscross. All right. So drop those feet down for a moment. We're going to do a little bit more on the core. We've got just a couple more to do, and then we'll get into our cool down. I think a very, very well-deserved cool down. Bring your hands behind your head. Okay, so for crisscross, we are going to bring our left elbow to right knee. Take your left leg long, hovering it a few inches off the mat, and switch, and switch, and switch, and switch, and switch, and switch. Keep going here, doing really well. We have 10, 9, each side, 8, and 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and last ones, each side. Rest down or collapse down, take a breather. Beautiful work. Okay. Rolling on over, we're going to come back up onto our hands and knees and just push back into your child's pose. Just take a bit of a stretch here. All right, we're going to work our way back up to standing. So tuck the toes, lift the bum up to the ceiling. Walk the hands back to the feet and reset the spine. All right, we're going to finish off with some lunges and then we'll be into our cool down. So for our lunges, we can bring our hands on our hips if we like. Standing up nice and tall, we take a big step forward. We drop the knee down to the mat, lift back up, and back to our start position. Swap legs. Drop down, touch that knee down if you can. Beautiful, that's it, doing well. We're just going to keep alternating side to side. And try not to fall over. Beautiful, that's it, doing well. Drop down, drop that knee down towards the mat. So bring it down as low as you can, then lift up, come back. Forward, drop, back up. We've got 4 more on each side. That's it. 3 more each side. See if you can drop that knee down. 2 more each side. And last ones each side. And coming back up, beautiful. Shake out those legs. Let's get into our cool down. So I think we might just move straight into pigeon from here. Get those glutes stretched out. So let's roll down. Walk your hands out. Bend the knees if you need to. Find plank, drop the right knee down, drop the back knee, untuck the back toes into your pigeon pose. Dropping into your preferred position, whether that's hands, forearms, head, or body down onto the mat. We're going to hold this one for a good 60 seconds and really sink into that hip. So with each breath out, so allow your body to become a bit heavier. We start to regulate our breathing, just catching our breath. Each breath out, sink deeper down into that right hip. And we shuffle that left knee, that left foot back a little bit further, just to get a bit more of a stretch through that left hip flexor. We'll hold for another 15 seconds. And 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Hands into the mat, tuck the back toes, pike. Left knee drops. Drop the back knee, untuck the back toes. Drop down into your preferred position. With each breath out, just sinking deeper down into that hip. Make those little adjustments here by shuffling that back leg back or creating more of an angle with the front foot. Allowing your body to become heavier. So you drop down towards the mat, sinking into that left hip. We'll just hold here for another 20 seconds. Another 10. And 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Hands into the mat. Tuck the back toes, pike, right foot in between the hands, drop the back knee, untuck the back toes. All right, let's sink into that forward lunge. So bring your hands up onto your knee. Sinking into that lunge, bring that left hand up to the ceiling and over to the right. Sinking deeper down into that hip with each breath out. Beautiful, that's it. Keep holding here. We've got another 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bring both hands back down to the mat. We're going to walk the hands back, straightening out your right leg. Point your toes up towards the ceiling. Or grab hold of the toes here if you can. We're going to stay with a rounded spine, dropping your chest down towards the mat. Beautiful, that's it. Keep holding here. Each breath out to see if you can sink a little bit deeper down or get those toes just a little bit higher up to the ceiling or back towards your nose. For 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Hands come forward, back into your lunge. Tuck your back toes, lift, take your leg back, and this time the left foot comes forward. Drop the back knee, untuck the back toes. Drop into your forward lunge, bring your hands up. Drop down, and then we lift that right arm up to the ceiling, and then over to the left. Beautiful, that's it. Keep holding here. Ten seconds. And 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Straightening out that left leg now. Point those toes up to the ceiling or back towards your nose. Grab hold of them if you can and stay with that rounded spine. Chest is dropping down towards the leg. Beautiful, that's it. Just keep holding here. Ten seconds. And 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Coming forward, tuck those toes, lift that knee back into our pike. Walk the hands back to the feet. We're going to stay low here, bend those knees. Chest and arms, head are just really heavy here, dropping down towards the ground. And then we'll go for a swing from side to side. You can always pop your hands into your elbow creases here if you'd like as well. Go for a really exaggerated swing here, side to side. Beautiful, that's it. Keep going here. For 3, and 2, and 1. Release the hands. Start to straighten out the legs now. Staying low, we're going to bend the knees, look forward. Then straighten the legs, look back between the legs. Bend the knees, look forward, and straighten, look back between the legs. Bend the knees, look forward. Beautiful, that's it. Try and keep your hands in the same spot wherever they are, whether they're in space or on the mat. 5 more. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Restacking the spine all the way up tall. We're going to lift those arms up and overhead. Interlace the fingers, palms up. Butterfly the arms down, chin to chest, round through the spine all the way down. Restack back up tall. We're going to finish off with 3 swings today. So get those arms up and overhead. Interlace the fingers, palms up. Then separate the hands. Deep bend in the knees. Swing those arms back up. 3, 2, and last one. All the way up. Big butterflies with those arms, or a bit of freestyle and backstroke. Back the other way. And we're all done. Whew.